Hey, Restore Church. Today, instead of the highly polished and powerfully edited videos that I normally do, we're going to do just a little Facebook Live. And so here I am in the backyard. Those of you who are astute may know this location from where Katie and Deb have been doing their kids' classes. But today I'm just reading again from 1 Peter in chapter 5. And I may have even used this verse before, but I noticed a new thing that I'd never really paid attention to maybe before, because I've always studied, and I think have even brought up Galatians 5, or 1 Peter. This is very smooth. I would have edited that out if we weren't doing this live. But as we're live, we're leaving it in. 1 Peter chapter 5, we use verse 7 all the time. Give your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you, and certainly true. But in some of the verses around it gives us a really cool rhythm for maybe giving us some understanding and some balance or some understanding of that. In verse 6 it says this, so humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at the right time he will lift you up in honor. And then says, give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. And then right after that, after he's saying, trust God, give all your worries to him, then it follows up with something we're supposed to do in verse 8. Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand firm against him. Be strong in your faith. And then this is what struck me today. Remember that your family of believers all over the world is going through the same kind of suffering you are. What a cool, amazing rhythm, right? So first of all, humbling ourselves, seeing ourselves as needing God, gives us the ability then that to be in this rhythm, to then actually cast our cares, to actually cast our anxiety, to actually rest in God. So we humble ourselves. I can't fix this. I need God. That should give us the ability to just, thank goodness. God, will you take care of this? And then God says, he says, but wait, you also need to stay alert. So casting your care doesn't mean, everything's fine. That means we got to be aware that we may have some temptation along the line. We may be lured into it. Maybe at home, that means I'm trying to relax and I snap at my wife because she interrupts what I'm doing, or the kids are loud as they're trying to do school as I'm trying to relax. So there needs to be humility first, understanding who God is, then giving our difficulties to that powerful God who cares for us, who loves us, and then saying, no, that doesn't mean I give everything up. I still got to be alert, still got to be on my game, still got to be prepared, still got to be strong in my faith. And then lastly, remembering, and by the way, you're not in it alone. And this is one of the times in Scripture it says, look, there's more than just you and your family. There are believers all over the world who are suffering and struggling the same way you are right now. And that, of course, is really speaks to me and really powerful right now, right? As there are people all over the world in a similar type issue, being locked in their homes, having to stay away from our normal routines, finding a new normal. We're going to be talking a lot about this idea of a new normal starting on Sunday, the next several weeks. That's going to be our theme. And so I hope today you can find that rhythm, find some humility, allow that to free us to rest in God while still remaining vigilant, and then understanding, hey, we're in it together, not just together with the people we can see, but the people all over the world who are going through the same stuff. Love you, Restore Church family, and everybody else. And maybe check in with us on Sunday at 10 o'clock on Facebook Live. It'll be much better produced than this.